always striving and trying to survive in order to keep us exhausted, to be able to identify their corruption and their abuses against us. And this royal decree makes it clear that, again, Canadian nationals have first rights of refusals to those resources. Thank you, Your Royal Majesty.
You're welcome. Okay, who's next? Your Excellency, Darlene. Okay, Her Excellency Sally Wong had her hand up. Okay.
In this royal decree here, number 23, it says, no man or woman or corporate entities are permitted to charge Canadians and Canadian residents fees for consumption of water in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that the people in Spain and Germany would be happy too to get that. And no doubt, also Spain and Germany, they are probably the same as us. Everybody buys bottled water from and has water in plastic bottles from the supermarket. That poor Mother Gaia, she's being inundated with plastic water, empty plastic water bottles all over the place, even in the oceans. And we've been educated to know the truth about water, that it's a number one renewable resource, and the second one is oil. So there is no shortage, and we have to let that sink in. Thank you, Your Royal Majesty.
You're welcome. Also, part of that royal decree prohibits the exportation of the Kingdom of Canada's clean drinking water to anywhere else. Because there's, number one, there is no need. Number two, every country should develop and harvest their own water from the ether even. So there's really no need other than if you were supporting corporations, and Her Excellency Julia had mentioned that she was previously part of marketing, designing marketing materials for corporations who were extracting perhaps the water of the Kingdom of Canada and bottling it and then selling it to other countries. Now, I would like to know who was the, shall we say, be diplomatic, as my grandmother said, who was the insufficiently stimulated mind who would have signed over the contract or would have signed a contract allowing a foreign corporation or domestic to bottle up water and sell it to another country, or in fact to allow another country to harvest the Kingdom of Canada's water, be it via pipeline or via oil tankers or water tankers or trains. When they too have their own water systems, they have water underground. So this is also part and parcel of ensuring that every country, in fact, develop and extract their own water supply. There's plenty. And as Her Excellency Gina Lee had mentioned, if you do not have clean drinking water or fresh water, go to the ocean and use desalination water facilities. Why is it possible for the military to go to foreign countries every time there's a typhoon? If they were hit by a typhoon, our military would go, or the military of the world would go and put up a temporary facility to allow, and this is the desalination water facility that allows then the locals of that area to have clean drinking water. Why can we not have it here or anywhere else? Why can that not be a permanent solution to the shortage of water when the entire system is an illusion? We have the technology, we have the know-how, other than, of course, the policies set up by the insufficiently stimulated mind, bought and sold, of course. So this royal decree puts an end to that kakistocracy and the shenanigans, the Japanese kabuki that has been perpetuated over and over for decades, whether it's coming from the blue side, the red side, the orange side, the green side, whoever side. This is what they were all in bed, because none of them were working for the we the people. They were working for the corporations. And for those of you who insist on voting, you must be very, very comfortable with the very little that you know. With that said, who's next? Her Excellency, deep coming soul. I'd like to.
How can I follow that? So where I live in the country, and here everyone have wells, and so you tap into a vein underneath the ground, and you have continuous water. Further up from us, in another town, I won't name the town, but there they have somebody put a pipe so anybody can go get water there. And I had to so laugh. The government or whoever, they put a sign where this is, and they put, "This is water that has been untreated, so boil before you use." And I thought, this is the purest water you can get. The water we have to be more concerned about is the one that they provide through these water plants that they installed in the towns, where they add fluoride and all these things to it. So yes, it is more than abundant. There's no shortage of it whatsoever. So it is there underneath our feet. We just have to tap into it. That's all.
Exactly. All right. Anyone else would like to speak to that, or should we say, oh, His Excellency Michael? And
thank you, Your Majesty, and thank you to the panel today. I just wanted to say exactly what Her Excellency Deep Calming Soul was talking about. Primary water tables. We have unlimited, crystal clear water. And all of this water should be delivered directly to the taps of we the people's homes and businesses. When they use water treatment facilities and reservoirs and all that nonsense, that's just a cap and control system. And they still send bills out to we the people to control our free water supply. So thank you, Your Majesty, for writing these royal decrees, and thank you everyone for your contributions today. Thank you.
You're welcome. Her Excellency Maria had her hand up, I believe. Yes.
Thank you. A lot has already been said. Just one more thing. Her Royal Majesty Queen Romana Didulo I has often said, if the water, the land, the resources were already there when you came, then it cannot be yours. Hello, Mr. Nestle President. Have you understood this? This decree gives the water back to us, the people, all the people, free of charge. No one is allowed to call water their own. It belongs to all of us, and when we should value it, keep it clean and respect it. The heads of state who have sold the water to companies abroad, such as Nestle, should resign very quickly. This is probably the greatest kakistocracy, when the basic of life is taken away from living beings. Thank you for this decree, Your Majesty.
You're welcome. And for those who think that they can charge water because they're delivering it, need I remind you that the We the People's money was used via taxation, was used to build that pipeline. Therefore, you cannot charge again, even for the delivery of water using those pipelines, because again, they are owned by the We the People. And if you're saying, well, we need somebody to be paid, we need to collect fees from the water because we have to pay the salaries of those individuals taking care of the water. You have that in your city budget. That too is already paid for. So what you're doing is double dipping and creating difficulties for the We the People, and under natural law, that's not going to bode well. So with that said, I would like to say thank you to every single member of the panel here today, and thank you to our viewers. A reminder that on Saturday, we have the International Oath-Taking Ceremony. That allows for We the People from around the world to take their oath of sovereignty. Let me make it very clear, you will not be issued a Canadian nationality card. However, the oath of sovereignty is the oath you take to live under natural law and to remove the attachments energetically from yourself and yourselves in this case. Please contact our administrators online so that they can register you. That is happening on Saturday, this Saturday, and at 11 a.m. The last time I checked, the numbers were at 39 after only one day of the registration being opened. And then on Sunday, we have Coffee with the Queen, Coffee with Her Royal Majesty Queen Romana Didulo, and that too will start at 11 a.m. CST or Saskatchewan time. And on Monday, of course, the Circle of Friends. With that, I would like to say thank you. Thank you to the panel members here sitting right next to me, to our administrator here for today, Her Excellency Darlene Ondi, to the security team, to the newly arrived who have joined the mobile government team. Welcome and thank you. To the ministers in the command center and those who are traveling and now on their way flying, as well as via vehicle. So we're looking forward to, of course, them arriving. And I said to the team before, enjoy this one last week of quietness, because all of a sudden we will have at least 30 people at the command center. So I'm not kidding. And they were sort of surprised that all of a sudden, even Her Excellency Lee's Bo showed up at 4 a.m. So thank you, everyone. Thank you to our viewers. And I will see all of you on Saturday at the International Oath-Taking Ceremony, Oath of Sovereignty. So thank you, everyone. And good night to Her Excellency Julia, to Her Excellency Maria, to all of our members, to Her Excellency Gina Lee, and to all of our national and regional ministers from the Kingdom of Canada and everyone here. Good night. Thank you. I will see you on Saturday. Thank you, everyone.